guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'll be sharing with you all how I sealed my leaky gut. We have been on a whole series on this channel. I've done videos on my parasite cleanse. I actually showed you guys one of the parasites that I expelled from my body in my last video. We have been going through healing our gut. So if you're new here, hate to sound redundant if you're not new here, but let me just give you guys my backstory for the people who are new. So I had a lot of symptoms. I had a lot of excess weight in my stomach section. I also had fatigue, acne, eczema, food intolerances. My son also was experiencing some issues. So I took us both to mainstream doctors and they couldn't figure out what was going on with us, what was wrong. So I finally took us to a functional doctor, and the functional doctor did a de novo stool study on us. And that stool study revealed that we had parasites. We also had bacterial overgrowths in our guts, and we also had leaky guts. So we went through an entire protocol in order to kill the parasites, kill the bad bacteria, as well as heal and seal our leaky guts. And that's what we're gonna do today. If you have eczema, this is gonna heal that. If your hair is shedding, this is gonna heal that. If you have autoimmune disorders, inflammation, if you have a child or if yourself, you have ADD, ADHD, autistic symptoms, as I always call them, as well as acne, you hold a lot of excess fat in your stomach area, if you have skin issues, it's just so many things that this solves. Now really quickly, for those of you who are new to this channel, we all have good bacteria and bad bacteria in our guts. The problem comes along is when we have too much bad bacteria in our guts and they just take over. And then once they start to take over, what they do is they start to eat at your intestinal wall, and that intestinal wall becomes permeable. And when that happens, it leaves microscopic holes in your gut, and that is what is deemed the leaky gut. And when that happens, the food that you ingest, unfortunately, is not getting properly digested into your system. They actually release out into your bloodstream, and they cause all sorts of horrible symptoms, because at that point your body starts to attack itself because it looks at that undigested food as invader. That's where the term autoimmune comes from. So with this whole protocol, please look at the description box, because I'm gonna leave all of the videos that I did prior to this so you can catch up. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to heal and seal the gut now that we're on this portion of the protocol, because we've done everything else. We have done everything else. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to make something called bone broth. Bone broth is what's going to seal those microscopic holes that I told you guys about that happens in your intestinal walls. It is high in glutamine, proline, the marrow from the bones help to heal and seal that lining of your gut. You're gonna feel amazing after this. Your hair is gonna be shiny. Your skin is gonna be beautiful because it's so rich in collagen. A lot of people drink like the collagen peptides and the shakes or whatever. Bone broth is pure collagen, and you want to make sure you make this yourself, because a lot of you left in the comment section in my last video that you can probably get bone broth from the store, and you could. They do sell it, but unfortunately it is not as potent. And a way to test it is take your bone broth, put it in the refrigerator. If it doesn't turn into gelatin, if it's not jiggly, it's not doing its job. We need those thick fats, we need the gelatin, we need the collagen, because that is what's going to heal and seal those holes. And this is gonna be our final step in healing and sealing your leaky gut. So let's get started. Let's head over to the kitchen. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I make it. Y'all, so here I am in the kitchen cutting up the chicken. I couldn't find my kitchen scissors, so I cut myself, being lazy. So step one, don't be lazy, use your kitchen scissors. All right guys, so the first thing that we need is a whole chicken. I've already cut it up. My finger is still attached, don't worry. But we're gonna use a whole chicken. Make sure you don't take out any of the bones. Make sure you leave in stuff like the neck. I typically use chicken feet as well because it's so gelatinous. But I went to the butcher and they were out today. Lots of feet. But
actually, I'm out of feet.
You're out of feet?
Yeah.
But if you can go to the butcher and get chicken feet, it's gonna make the bone broth even more effective. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer everything over into a large pot. Make sure it has a strainer in it, because if you're just having the broth, you wanna be able to lift the other contents of the meat. Now, I don't know if I said this already, but even if I did, I'm just gonna reiterate. Make sure you're using a chicken that is pastured. You wanna make sure your chicken is pastured. You wanna make sure it's organic as well. Now, I'm very intentional what I put in my bone broth because celery is very anti-inflammatory. So I make sure to load it down with celery, and it's so delicious. I'll just add in my carrots. Carrots are really great for helping with aiding in digestion, as well as supporting good gut bacteria. Now I'm gonna add in my onions and garlic, which both help to boost the immune system. Black pepper and turmeric, when used together, they cross over the blood-brain barrier. They also are great with helping to reduce inflammation, so add it in there. Cardamom fights off bacteria as well as aids in digestion. I like bay leaf for the taste, but it's also high in fiber, and as I was telling you guys, fiber feeds the good bacteria. I'm gonna use a generous amount of sea salt because it just makes it taste really good. And keep in mind, we're gonna fill this with water, so it's gonna look like a lot, but it's really not. I'm just gonna fill it with filtered water. As my battery died and I was just talking away. So what I added on that you guys did not see was rosemary, oregano, thyme, cumin, and sage. So it is finally boiling. So what you want to do the moment it starts boiling like this is you want to reduce the heat to a simmer, and then you want to just take a lid and cover. All right guys, so we are all done making our gorgeous elixir of a bone broth. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you let this cook or simmer for at least 12 hours. If you don't, all you have is chicken soup. So you want to let it go for at least 12 hours. I let mine go for 21 hours because we're looking for that gelatin, that collagen. We want it nice and jiggly so it can heal and seal the holes in your gut, okay? Now, after you make it, what you want to do is just transfer it over to a mason jar. You want to put it in the freezer. You can store it for 6 months at a time. And you want to make sure that you're having a bowl or either a glass of this with every single meal, at least 3 times a day. Now, as much as I like to talk about beauty on this channel, because this will help with getting rid of the excess fat and weight around your gut area, it's gonna make your skin beautiful because it is so full of collagen. It's nutrient dense. It's gonna make your hair look gorgeous and shiny. You're gonna see the benefits from your insides on the outside. But I also want to talk about exactly what this does for you health-wise, because beauty is from the inside out, right? So what this is going to do for you on the inside, because your brain and your gut is connected, it's going to help you with allergies, food intolerances, bloating, hormonal imbalances. If you have ADD, like I mentioned, ADHD, schizophrenia, all of those things. It's actually a book. Let me get it for you. So this is a book. It's called Gut and Psychology Syndrome, if you can see that. This book was written by a neurologist whose daughter had autism. On this book, it says natural treatment for autism, dyslexia, depression. My son had, not dyslexia, but he had apraxia. This is also good for dyspraxia, ADD, ADHD, as well schizophrenia. I told you guys, schizophrenia, as well as autoimmune disorders like multiple sclerosis and so on. Now, make sure you pick up this book. This is how I learned to make bone broth. And I wanted to talk to the parents that reached out to me in the comment section of my last video in regards to autism. Please go pick up this book. Please go pick up this book. This is the protocol that I am teaching you guys today to heal your gut. I wanted to do a video on autism, but it is considered a sensitive topic here on YouTube. So I'm not sure exactly what my workaround is gonna be for that, because I told you guys that my son had a lot of autistic symptoms, and now he doesn't have any. So I'm trying to think. Leave your email address in the comment section if you want to learn exactly what I did for my son. I may make a video on it, but I won't use the word autism. I'll use the word yellow. If you ever see a video pop up and it's probably gonna be soon if I am able to make the video. If it's titled Yellow, this is what it's gonna be about. It is gonna be about autism and everything that I did with my son. Otherwise, but still, make sure you leave your email address in the comment section if you're interested in learning everything that I did with him, because I'm also considering just creating a separate group chat for all the parents. I don't know. I'll also leave in the description box what I plan to do, but either way, leave your email address in the comment section because I will check it and I will rope you all in so we can have a group forum together if we can't talk about it here. Because as I told you guys in the last video, my son was doing a lot of stimming. He was completely disassociated with reality. He was detached from reality. He was doing a lot of spinning. He didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. And when I put him on this protocol, he doesn't have any symptoms at all. And he had so many symptoms. This book, I'll make sure to link it in the description box, okay? If you guys have any questions for me, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I really hope this video helps someone out. And I know you guys are gonna ask me if I can make the bone broth. My house has turned into a full-on wellness center because I have so many firesiders going and making firesiders for you guys and sending it to you guys. But as far as the bone broth, I may figure a way out how to do it, like, and make it for you guys and maybe send it on dry ice. It's just that it's perishable. The fire cider is not perishable. So if I can figure out a way to do it, I feel like I can do it on dry ice and send it to you guys. If I do, I will leave a link in the description box. I'm gonna be super busy, but I'll make sure to get them out to you. Again, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I love you guys.